So we got all these. Come back here. We got all the axles out. All that stuff's removed, so we can get into everything. Got the half shafts, like I said, but we're trying to get these bolts loosened up that attach the transmission. See down in there that attach a transmission to the motor, and they're really tough. So I've got a piece of EMT and the big 3/8 inch drive socket and a 17 millimeter, I think. And now we make these puppies come out. It's easy when you got leverage. I think when they put this back together after the clutch was replaced, they probably put some anti-seat or just some oh, what's the stuff called, Carter? What's it called, Carter?
I don't know.
It's so fun! It's kind of coming out.
I'm gonna drop this in here just now.
Drop it. Can you see the bolt in there? It's kind of coming out, see? See it there? See how it's kind of backing out slowly but surely? So my thought is we'll leave the transmission mounts. There's the driver's side mount, back mount, and front mount. We'll leave those in. We'll loosen up from the engine, and then we'll drop those when we get the hoist in place. Does that make sense? All right. Well, bad news. Something's seriously wrong with these bolts. I broke it. Yep, it's that bolt back there. It just busted right off, and I'm worried that if I do that bolt up here, it's going to do the same. Something is seriously wrong with these bolts and how they're in there. I don't know what it might be.
Okay, let's focus.
And it's all out of focus, but that's...
Put it close to it.
Close to it. That's as good as it's going to get, dude.
No, it takes a little while.
Screw that thing.
It worked a few times.
Oh, this is not good at all. Okay, here we go. Gotta figure this one out. Alright, so we're kind of fast forwarding here. We've done some work on getting the mounts removed, holding the transmission engine combo up. It's still got the engine side mount in place, and then we're holding the rest of it up with the stand here. Front engine mount is out. Back engine mount way down there is the main bolt has been pulled, so when I drop the subframe like I'm getting ready to do, all four of the bolts are out, and I've got them held up at the subframe, held up by the two jacks. So we got a jack there and then another jack on the other side. So all I got to do is take out two bolts that I got temporarily put in on this side. There's the front bolt and then the back bolt, and then we'll lower it. So let's see what we can do. Let's go back up on this side a bit, and we'll go to the other side. I guarantee you that back motor mount or transmission mount is probably holding it in place. So let's do this one here. Come down. Ka-chunk. Alright, that one's down. Alright, subframe is down. Now, to slide the damn thing somewhere. Let's see if I can wrestle that. Alright, here we go. Subframe! It's not as heavy as it looks. You can pick it up pretty easily, so to get it back in shouldn't be too tough. You can get underneath it and just muscle it up. What do we got here? This mount looks okay. Might be a little separation. That one's not too bad. The front mount, yeah, that thing was screwed. Oh no, I'm broke. Fix me. So that one's got to go. We're going to clean this up pretty good, get some degreaser. This is where one of the CV joints leaked. It's throwing goop all over the dang inside of it, so we'll clean that up. We've got new lower control arms. These were recently replaced, so those can all just be keep on trucking. And it'd be nice to put in maybe a better sway bar, but nah, screw it. Anywho, next thing will be, we got the two top bolts of the transmission sort of out. The first one over on the far right is broke, so it's going to have to be extracted. The second one came out, but it was all manner of screwed up. I think did we get a picture of that? Let's see if we can find that in here. A bucket of interior transmission bolts. Yeah, there it is down there. Look at this thing. Look at this. This is like, hey, looking good, looking good, looking good. And then you go, oh my God, that sucks. It's totally stripped. Either got cross-threaded when they were putting it in, or who knows. So I bet the interior of that bolt, the threads of that bolt hole need to be retapped. So I'll have to do that too. So I'm gonna get the manual, make sure I see one bolt on the far side below. I probably have another one on this side that needs to be done. I'm thinking there's 4 additional bolts I need to do to loosen the transmission, but I'm gonna go find out for sure. So that's what's next.